I mean, the length of preparation is the only difference. Obviously, with that, it's more detail, but same mindset, same approach. Just the stakes are higher, I guess. That's it.
How would you describe the challenge of this young Pistons team that you're taking on?
It's definitely a challenge. They bring a level of physicality that is known with JV Bickerstaff teams. And so I think they embrace that. They embrace him. And so they got a good thing going over there. And so it's definitely going to be a challenge.
Jalen, what do you think of the strides that Cunningham has taken into the next level this year?
Say it again? Sorry.
The strides that Cunningham has taken to get to the next level this year?
Yeah, he's been playing great. He's been playing, I mean, I guess as everyone's expected. And he's shown he's had that ability. But like I said, it's going to be a challenge regardless. And so, I mean, he's playing at a high level. We just got to be ready.
And you guys have used a lot of different defenders on him this year. Is there a best way to approach Cade defensively?
Yeah, just try not to play him one-on-one. Play as a team.
How would you, now that you've had a couple of days to kind of let it sit, how would you kind of characterize the regular season for this group, and what's kind of the first taste or two that stick out when you've had a chance to reflect, if you have?
Haven't reflected too much, but it's been an interesting year. I think for us, it's like any other season. It's a roller coaster every year. It's going to be ups, it's going to be downs. It's all about how we manage it. And but now that the regular season's over, it's all about how can we just move on and get better the next day. And I know it's a term that people don't like to hear, but I mean, we learn from what we did in the past, good or bad, and we move on and we get better. It's the name of the game at this stage of the season.
Jalen, have you noticed, I would say you guys have been through over the excitement or guys now it's playoff time, anything changing with your teammates or just focusing?
No, we're just focused. Still got a long way to go in preparation. Still got a long way to go of making sure we're ready to go for Saturday. But we'll be ready.
This was your first season as Knicks captain. Did anything change? Did you do anything differently? What was it like?
No. For me, having the title as captain has been an honor. I think the more I go through, the more I learn, the more I can be better at it. To be able to go out there and help put us in position to be in the playoffs and stuff like that, obviously I don't take for granted, but there's a long way to go with me being the best version of that title.
How would you compare the chemistry this season going into the playoffs compared to last season?
Compare the chemistry? It's similar. I think it's just different personnel. So it's different personalities, it's different people. I think the chemistry is fairly similar.
Piggybacking off that, how much does the experience you guys had in the postseason last year preparing for what's ahead?
For a couple of us, it'll help. This team is, I mean, it's different from last year. Only a few returning players. So I think the experience that we had during the regular season as a team will help. But it's all about going through this together. And so we can lean on each other for experiences, for help, and stuff like that. But we can't do this if we don't do it together.
Is there something to be said for the amount of pride, at least for the guys that were with the team last year, the year before, that Sixers series last year, you go back before that, the Cleveland series, where you guys had so much grit and physicality that really showed up and really made a difference. Does that translate? Is there pride that you guys take in bringing that into the postseason based off your past experiences?
I think just going into the postseason is a level of expectation of play, and I mean, like I said, the different personnel and all that stuff makes things different. But I think for us, no matter the personnel, no matter the situation, we're all that we got out there, and so we're gonna have each other's back regardless.
Have you been able to get your conditioning back to close to where it was pre-ankle injury?
Yeah, close.
If Cade has the ball and he's looking for the switches and screens and stuff, what is your responsibility in those situations? What is the
That's a very good question. That's a very in-depth and strategic question that I probably do not want to say in front of all these cameras.
How important is that aspect of defending Cade and that aspect of the game in this series?
It's very important. Cade's obviously a guy who makes a lot of the decisions over there, and so obviously with the ball, it's best if we just play him, not play him one-on-one. We gotta have each other's back regardless, and so obviously we have a guy guarding the point of attack, but we gotta have each other's back when he's driving, when he's trying to make plays, and he's getting the paint, and so you can't just leave somebody on the island.
We're going to full season.
A couple more guys.
We're going to full season more or less to incorporate integrated CAD, which is what you do. What has that been like from day one until now, and where do you think you guys are making these games up?
It's a journey because the way the trade happened and missing part of training camp, and then just going through this season with him, it's been special. Obviously, him coming here, having the year that he's had, and us just obviously talking every day, trying to be on the same page. It's been a journey, and I've enjoyed every second of it, just because of the person he is and what he brings to the table. We're still improving. We're still going, and I'm okay with that. It's how it's been. I've been happy with it.
Jalen, what kind of confidence do you have in this Knicks group that you're going into battle now as you approach the second season?
What type of confidence do I have? The most. The most confidence.
Is there a reason that you feel like this team will excel in these playoffs?
Yes, there is a reason.
Would you share that?
No,
But you believe in the reason. You believe in it.
absolutely.
Yeah, obviously you were out for a month and the team had to figure out ways to move it out should you come back and play 4 games. Where do you think the balance is in terms of finding the rhythm that you guys need to be on the same page on this playoffs?
I think the balance is there. Obviously, we didn't finish the season the way I think we wanted to as a team, and but I think this week will help. I think going to the playoffs, knowing what's at stake, will help. We do all that work during the season to get to this point to see where we are. Like I said, there's been ups and downs, and so now that we're here, what are we going to do now?
Kind of like that. Do you believe in when people say you can flip a switch, or does there have to be like some soul searching and really like not look in the mirror and like figure out why we weren't playing our best basketball? Or do you believe that the playoffs bring out the best basketball?
Yes to all that.
All right, last one.
I'm sorry. You obviously were out for the month. The team, for the most part, as far as the starters are concerned, you guys have been extremely healthy for the most part. Everybody's been mixed up maybe here and there. But can you talk about the job that Casey Smith, someone you worked with before in the previous stop, how much did it help you with overcoming your injury, rehabbing it, and also just the team in terms of health and stuff?
I really don't want to give Casey credit, but I guess I have to now. No, he's been great. I've known Casey obviously since my rookie year. He's helped me every step along the way, especially the past month. A lot of it has been Heather Mao. A lot of it has been our strength coach Ty and Shimon. Obviously my dad coming back and Joe. There's been a lot of key pieces to help me get back to this point, and so a lot of credit goes out to them. Even Chico, Anthony. They all help sacrifice their time with their families, especially after hours, doing 2 days, doing some of those rehab days, and so I really appreciate them. But I feel like I've known these people my entire career, and they haven't changed. No, they're dedicated to what they do. They're dedicated to helping the team, helping the players, and so when something like that goes down, it's not really said. It's like, all right, so whatever you guys do to get back, and they truly do that, and they truly help me get there.
Can I give a full question about Heather? Because this is the first year you brought her, right?
I didn't bring her. Knicks brought her. Yeah.
How important has she been to everything that you do?
Very important. Very important. Yeah, she's been great, and she came to Dallas my second season, and so ever since then I've kind of primarily worked with her. We've been on the same team, And like I said, she's sacrificed. She's helped me. She's figured out ways to push me, and I wouldn't have it any other way.